No, I definitely believe in the electric vehicle and where it's going and what it's doing, not only from a climate standpoint, but I really believe that it's what consumers have wanted. If you just look at the Ford F-150 Lightning sales, I mean, and the Hummer, I mean, how many brands have been reinvented under
Mustang, etc.
right, under an electrical environment? But the one thing that I think still is going to hold true, maybe some folks on the factory won't necessarily like me saying this, but everybody kind of looked at Tesla and said, wow, you don't need a dealership. Let's just build that model and sell direct. And let me just say this, I think the Tesla story has not been fully written, and you are going to find over the course of the next 4 or 5 years that those vehicles are going to need to go into a certified service center.
Right.
And they're going to be that line at the Tesla factory service center is going to be around the block. And I'm not sure you're going to get the same customer satisfaction scores that Tesla currently sees. So it's real easy when you take that time frame and say, the first 2 or 3 years of ownership. Well, what happens when that vehicle's on the road 20 years down the road? I'm not sure that. I hope that Tesla changes their mind and finds ways to really kind of build more localized service centers, because not everything is going to be an over-the-air update. Not everything is just going to be a fix it in your driveway scenario. There's a lot.
I've heard that with Teslas, if you're going to go in and get them serviced, you can sometimes wait a couple weeks.
Yep. Well, they swap out a vehicle, so I think that's their saving grace, but they're also not producing the kinds of numbers from a volume standpoint that you might expect, that's really going to compete with the internal combustion engine. So if you think about what it's going to look like in 10, 20 years from now, right? I mean, imagine, Tesla selling 8 million vehicles a year like that. Like, I don't think you're going to be able to just be swapping cars out quite the same. I think you're going to probably fall back into a more familiar traditional role of servicing at a local dealership. So I think their model is going to change. I think Elon Musk is smart enough to figure that out, that your brand and your brand integrity falls in the way of your ability to service those customers over the long haul. It's not just about winning the deal today, but about winning the deal in the future. And I hope my folks at the factory hear that too, because you need your local dealers.